Let us consider an example. Sundry debtors of Messrs. Sunil Brothers amounts to 45,000 and bad debts to rupees 5,000. They provide for doubtful debts at the rate of 5% and for discount at the rate of 1%. The amount of net debtors to be shown in the balance sheet will be: debtors amounts to 45,000, bad debts was 5,000. So let us see, in the balance sheet it would be presented like this: debtors 45,000 less bad debts 5,000. So we get 40,000. They provide for doubtful debts at the rate of 5%. So provision for doubtful debts at the rate of 5% is 2,000. So now we have 38,000. Discount is at the rate of 1%. So provision for discount on debtors at the rate of 1% would be 380. Therefore, the amount of net debtors which is shown in the balance sheet is going to be 37,620. The correct answer should be option D, 37,620. The same problem, debtors of 45,000, bad debts 5,000, doubtful debts 5%, discount 1%, journal entries and how they would appear in the final accounts. If we take the accounting entries, for bad debts the entry is bad debts debit to debtors. How much is this? 5,000. This is the first entry. So this is taken care of. Then they provide for doubtful debts at the rate of 5%. 5% of 40,000, we get 2,000. What is the entry? Profit and loss account debit to provision for doubtful debts, amount of 2,000. Next, you have to provide for discount at the rate of 1%. What is the entry for discount? Again, profit and loss account debit to provision for discount 1%. As we computed earlier, it was 380. Next, what do we do? This is done. What are the items we have? We have bad debts of 5,000 here. We are taking it to profit and loss account. Profit and loss account, because it doesn't appear to be an old provision. Profit and loss account debit to bad debts, an amount of 5,000, and also discount can be closed by transfer to profit and loss, an amount of 380, totally 5,380. So what has happened in the final accounts? In the final accounts, profit and loss account has been debited for 2,000 on account of provision for doubtful debts. It has been debited on account of provision for discount. It has been debited for 5,380 with the amount of bad debts and the amount of discount. So profit and loss account, 2,000 debit on account of provision for doubtful debts, 380 on account of provision for discount on debtors, and this on account of bad debts and on account of discounts, which has been taken directly to profit and loss account and not adjusted against the provisions. Balance sheet, we have already seen before how it is reflected in the balance sheet. It's shown as debtors less. Let us will do it once more. Let us just see. Debtors was 45,000 less bad debts of 5,000. A quick recap: 40,000 less provision for doubtful debts, an amount of 2,000, giving us 38,000. Less we had provision for discount on debtors of 380, giving us 37,620. This is how it would appear in the balance sheet.